Trying to cover it up.
Hey, you know what? It's always the case, though. In 4 minutes of commercials, you're fine.
And you don't cough once.
Turn on the mic, and there it is,
comes
man. There it is.
Sorry.
Wank and O'Brien Show, 239-9393. We got folks wanting to talk to Clay.
Take line 2. It's Ann.
Ann, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing fine.
Go ahead and talk to Clay.
Hi, Clay.
Hey, Ann.
I'm a huge, huge fan.
Well, thank you.
I was in Raleigh this summer, and I got lost, and
It ain't that big, honey.
the street signs are terrible there.
Well, I will say, hold on, let me write street signs. Let me say something to someone when I get back.
Street signs.
He's now the mayor of Raleigh. We didn't know that.
I'm the grand marshal of the parade, honey. I'm not the commissioner.
The question I have is about your dog, Raleigh.
Yes?
Back in November, there was a magazine that had a picture of you with your dog, Raleigh, with your tongue sticking out.
Almost.
And that was a huge dog. Is that the same puppy that was on the TV?
She shrunk. No, actually what happened was that picture, and I'll try to make a long story short, and I'm not good at that at all. That picture came from the Entertainment Weekly photo shoot, which I did way before I got Raleigh.
Okay.
And that's just a kind of a prop dog.
Well,
and
because it didn't even have the same face.
Yeah, it wasn't, one's a St. Bernard and one's a Border Terrier. There's a difference. There's quite a bit of size difference there.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, but so it was just a prop dog, and then when Teen People put her in, they kind of, I think they saw the picture and assumed it was Raleigh, and they labeled it as such. But yes, Raleigh's the one that's on the cover of TV Guide.
Okay, so that's the real Raleigh.
It is, yes.
Okay, I'm looking forward to tonight seeing you.
Thank you very
And
much.
Kimberly.
Thanks, Ann.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling. Take it easy.
So you're saying that a tabloid had some information wrong about you? What?
Oh, goodness. What is the world? What in the world? Well, actually, it was Teen People, and they just kind of... it was an honest mistake. I don't think it was that bad.
What is the most bizarre
Raleigh
thing?
was not offended.
Yeah.
No, what is the most bizarre... Yeah, actually peed on the Teen People there. What is the most bizarre thing that you have read about yourself?
What's the most bizarre thing? Well, actually, relates to today. Kimberly Locke and I were in a tabloid that Ruben had set both of us up to be a couple. He locked us in the basement of the he would close us and leave us in the basement of the American Idol mansion, and since he left us in there alone, we became romantically involved, which was kind of interesting. So,
wow.
It's an interesting story. Not quite true, but hey.
Where was that one?
That was in the Star or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while, but I think that was kind of one of those stories that they just made up.
Now, is your mom saving all the clippings and stuff?
She does. When you walk into the house, there's a big table of all the magazines that even my name's mentioned in, and stuff I didn't even know I was in that I go home and kind of check out what I'm in. And then she has, unfortunately, turned my old bedroom into what she calls a shrine. It's just a big room full of stuff with my face on it. But, she keeps everything.
Well, that's not... I mean, that's a mom's prerogative, I would think, to make a little shrine like that.
You've been on cable in Singapore, clearly, because a woman named, is it Melanie? Yeah. Is here. Come on over.
Melanie, come here.
Come on over for a
Melanie,
second.
all the way from Singapore.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, very good.
Is there no Singapore Idol that you could have been watching?
Oh, no. What'd I do? Put him on your head like that.
Try not to freak out. That's
there
all.
You go.
There you go.
Oh, my God.
How long a trip was this for you?
Actually, my parents didn't know I came. So, yeah, they did.
You ran away from home?
No, I didn't. They said they would buy me a ticket to Canada because they would go crazy if they found out I came to Indianapolis to watch him, right? So they bought me a ticket to Canada.
I cannot condone this kind of behavior.
What are you supposed to be...
And then I bought a plane flight down from Canada to Indianapolis.
What are you supposed to be doing in Canada right now? What are you...
I know there's really nothing much over there to see.
This doesn't reach to Canada, does it? This radio station.
No, but we have Canadian listeners who are living in Indianapolis now. That's okay.
We need to get her security.
Staying with relatives. They think I'm there.
They think you're visiting relatives in Canada?
Do you think when they talk to the relatives and the relatives say, no, she's not here, we haven't seen her?
No, but now they know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you in trouble when you go home?
Well, they're a bit angry, but it'll work out. I wouldn't get this over.
Do you want me to write you a note?
Huh?
Do you want me to write you a note?
Yes, if you
An
could.
excuse note? Please excuse Melanie.
I had to see my idol.
Well, thanks for that in somehow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming all the way from Singapore. That's amazing.
Melanie. She lied.
Oh, that's bad.
To get here. She lied about where she was.
Clay, look what you're doing to the youth of our country.
That's not good. I don't want to be a part of that.
You are the problem, man. We got some folks outside who want to talk to Clay. Is Bobo out there with a mic right now?
How's it going?
Hey, what's up, man? Go ahead.
We got one right here. What's your name?
Holly.
And what was your question for Clay?
I was going to ask, I know that you, with your cousin, you did some work for the media literacy program for the AFI over the summer. and I wonder if you could tell us a little bit more about that and how that's going.
Oh, yes. Okay. Hold on. I had to think, what cousin? No, it is. It's my mother's cousin, my second cousin, Mitch. It's a program for they pay attention to everything.
They do, man.
Holly's your name, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's a program that's designed to try to get film into schools so that kids can learn that way. And it's a good program that kind of works with works with special needs children really well too, because it gives them a different way to learn. They can learn through using film. Actually, Mitch told a story to some of the senators we met about how one particular classroom, one teacher had two classrooms, one that was typically high performing and one was typically low performing, and she gave the same project to rewrite the last scene of To Kill a Mockingbird with and do a film on it.
Wow.
And the high performing class came out and just kind of did exactly what was in the book and what you would expect. They just rewrote the scene, and then the class that she usually has lower expectations for came out and actually changed it around and redid the thing so that when Tom Harper comes out of the courtroom, he's lynched by the townspeople. So pretty much what he said, and isn't that pleasant to talk about?
That's
anymore?
a great ending.
No, it's but it just illustrates how kids when they have different mediums to work with, they really can learn and grasp the information. So that's still a project that AFI, American Film Institute, is working on trying to get funded through some government programs.
You must get inundated with requests to do all sorts of events and charity things and things like that. It must be difficult for somebody who is used to working with kids and doing things like that to turn anything down. Is it a
really
little
tough.
exhausting?
It's tough not only because I want to do it, but I really want to be hands-on. I'd love to be in the classroom still. I mean,
right.
I'm not going to quit what I'm doing here because this is fun too. But I'd like to be in the classroom, and so not being hands-on is kind of something that I miss. But also just being able to do everything that I get. We get charities for cancer patients and charities for lung disease and different health-related issues, education, a lot of different stuff. And so what we kind of had to do is kind of focus it into one thing. It's what I started out before I did this was in special education, so we try to pay a lot of attention to those and send things for auction for charities that I can't go and do stuff with. But we try to do as much as we can.
Now, what about all the Clay merchandise? Do they just parade it in front of you? The Clay mug, the Clay doll, the Clay bobblehead? Are you checking them all off? Yes, no.
Well, there's not been too many. We haven't really gotten into merchandising yet. We've just started a little bit of talk about it. But we do have a bobblehead doll. My university, UNC Charlotte, is putting out a bobblehead doll, which really scares me. It's putting out a bobblehead doll within the next week or two. And somebody's got
somebody has a shirt, a UNCC alumni shirt. Are you an alumnus?
I will be on Sunday.
The person out front, thumbs up if you are. Did you go to school there too?
What is that?
I can't see. You're wearing gloves. I can't see your thumb.
Oh, it's a graduation gift.
Oh, graduation gift.
It's a shirt with a mortarboard, and she's created like.
Do I wear the shirt with the mortarboard?
I'm sure. Mortarboard out. I don't know.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty wild. Somebody has a shirt from your college here.
I guess you can get it online.
Yeah, you probably could.
Probably so. You can get a lot online, we found out, from our listeners who know everything about you. Say, Clay, on Wednesday when you went with the brown shoes, don't you think you should have worn black?
Who's online